Hello. This is Headaches or Esophagus series, but this is part 4. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I wanted to add a spin to this series, a personal experience. And after all, I think this is why I'm doing this YouTube channel, is to share my experience with you. So I wanted to add this video because I wanted to talk to you specifically about what has been my experience with headache centers, with hospitalization, with what happened with my headache pain. Okay, so let's start with a disclaimer. Remember, I'm not a doctor. I keep saying that. And this is just my experience. I am sure your experience, it must be quite different. All of our experiences are quite different, needless to say. First. Second, this video has sensitive material. No, I'm not going to be talking about how difficult my life is, but I will be talking about an experience that was quite difficult for me. So just understand that there will be a videotape example of something that I went through that was quite difficult. You're not going to be seeing blood, but as I was hospitalized for headaches, I actually went ahead and videotaped myself at different stages. So I videotaped myself when I got to the hospital and they put in the PIP line, and I then videotaped myself as I felt okay and at different stages until basically I lost control of who I ask myself to know, who I identify myself to be. I lost control of who that is. So that's what I want to talk to you about today, and I will include some of those clips. So this video will be a little long because of that. If it starts to trigger you, if it starts to bother you, fast forward through those moments. Don't blame yourself, don't feel bad. If you are having headaches, or if you're going through any type of chronic pain, it's only normal that watching somebody else go through something will bother you. I am just sharing this with you for information. Remember that. I am sharing this with you so that you know what is out there that may help you. I am not sharing this for morbidity. I'm not sharing this, for kicks. I am sharing this so that you know what is out there and what you may go through. So as we go through the steps little by little, know and understand that these are the things that you may experience, or you may not at all. You may completely go through a different experience. It is very important that you ask questions. It is very important that from the beginning you tell the doctors about any hesitations you may have. And I did probably not enough, though. I will be very honest, and I will say I was quite confident that I thought I could manage everything. I managed well, but not well enough. So let's get a little bit into it. Step number one. I arrived at the headache center, and the center that it is doesn't really matter the name. But I arrived at the hospital, and I was hospitalized just like any other hospital. You come in, you register, and just like any other hospital, just like if you were going to have any other elective surgery. And this particular hospital, they were quite good at sending me links or videos so that I would know what to expect. To a certain extent, I still was a little unaware. The entire floor of the hospital I was at was dedicated to the treatment of headaches, not the treatment of idiopathic intracranial hypertension headaches, IIH, the treatment of all types of headaches. Please understand this. So migraines, all types of migraines, neuralgia headaches, neuralgia, I can't say the name, cluster headaches, all types of headaches. So I was hospitalized, and then became the usual protocol of the nurse I was assigned to me came in, went through my medical history, so allergies, the medications that I am on, and she started to tell me what my schedule would be. Excuse me. And then literally it was one person right after the other, a set of doctors after the other. And there was the set of psychologists that came in for an interview. There was a set of neurologists. Actually, there were a couple of sets of neurologists, just because I don't only have the headaches, but I have IIH and I have myasthenia gravis, and so there were a few sets of neurologists. And then came in the technicians that were to install the PICC line. This is quite important because I've mentioned this in other videos. It's an IV, but this IV goes straight into the area around your heart, so that fluid can go straight. Medication goes straight into your heart. You are kept on this PICC line through the entire stay of your hospitalization. So basically, you have a PICC line for 5 days, 3 to 5 days, depending on your stay in the hospital. I just had a PICC line inserted, which is a line that goes from my arm all the way into right above the area of my heart. So from now on, I will not need an IV, or actually I believe I need blood tests, because they can do them right from the PICC line. There are two PICC lines actually in here, so they can give me all kinds of medications through this PICC line. You are given some antibacterial wipes to make sure that you are constantly cleaning the PICC line, but they to come to check the PICC line often. They're very good, at least they were in this case, at putting in the PICC line. And in fact, they came in with a portable, let's call it a scanner machine, to see where was the best place to put in the PICC line. So there was no guessing, and there was minimal pain. I've actually had a PICC line before that was very, very painful to put into, as I call it, to install. So, and that was basically all within one morning, right? It then came in the nurse, and medications began. you can have a family member with you, so there are visiting hours. Nobody can stay overnight. That's a rule. At least in this particular hospital, nobody can stay there at night. But they are definitely visiting hours, just in a regular hospital. So that's like the first thing. This is itching me, so I'm itching. Too far, right? I'm always too far or too forward or too whatever. My alarm thing for the hardest teaching Jimmy. I wanted to talk to you in a different way, because yesterday I sent a video that was too joyful, right? This morning, I'm sending a video that is reality. No, I don't want to. Hello. I'm filming this because today Today's a very different video from yesterday. Hi, I'm taking this because this thing is itching. This thing is itching. My my, I have to see what his name is. He's been talking to me, so he's been beeping and doing things. If he does, I think I'm gonna ignore it, or I might, just do the okay to do it. If I look up, it's because you may hear beep, bum, 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 like a hammer sound. I am not yet sure if that hammer sound is real or if it's a hallucination from my mind. We haven't been able to figure it out. Sorry, it's bothering me. It's a hallucination from my mind because the medication that I'm on, the lidocaine that I'm on, is a hallucination. So, I'm sorry, the medication makes me hallucinate. So I wanted to show to you that there is another side. I'm still joyful. I'm still happy. But there is very much another side of being in pain and being in chronic what we all happen to be when we are in chronic pain, which is right now I have this part of my head is for me, if we are in chronic headaches, this is for chronic headaches, we experience it differently. For me, I have this side of my head. I can't touch it. I cannot touch it. No, somebody gets close to me and I'll go, right now. It's like a burning fire, right? This side of my head, and this is right now. This side of my head is very mild, and it's very mild because of the lidocaine, right? This is what we have been treating. It's like a pressure that goes out. And I'm thrilled. And you say, you're thrilled for dull pain? Yes, because it used to be horrible. So this is like, woohoo! Basically, actually, it has been 0. Can you stop, please? It has been 0. So this is, if pain has been 0 on this side, it's like, woohoo! You cheer the small steps, but I need to be faster on YouTube, I believe. So with chronic pain, what happens is that you have pain, and the pain really faster. I can go faster. I don't know how to go faster, but I'm trying to go faster. When that happens, when chronic pain hits your body, then what you feel is this massive pain that this massive pain that hits your body, and it's horrendous, absolutely horrendous, and you can't get over it. You can't think about it. You can't do anything. You can't do anything with it because you have to think about it. It's just there constantly the whole time. And when you are in treatment, you are hopeful. This is what happens. You pray and you pray and you pray, if you believe in prayer. If not, you are in meditation and you meditate and you meditate and you meditate. Whatever it is that you do, you have some sort of inner force, because if you don't have an inner force, you fall apart. But you have you build this inner force that guides you through this, that pulls you through this, and really makes you believe in something that is making you stronger. Because if you don't do this, it breaks you apart. And for those that have broken this apart, believe me, there is a future. There is something for you to hold on to.
it's like a ship that has sunk, and there are, broken pieces of wood. Grab onto the pieces of wood, because you will be able to pull the ship apart, but together, together. It's just, it takes time. It takes time. Even if the pain is there, you can build the ship together. It's just, it takes time. I've had this pain for over 30 years, and the ship is together, but you have a hole here and a hole there, and there's some water leaking, especially for me. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The boat is not sinking. You don't know why, but the boat is not sinking. Okay. Oh, a great. I just thought of this. A great, and I don't know the word. I can't remember. It's one of those blankets that is piece by piece in the United States. One of those country blankets, and it's one piece and one piece and one piece, and you put it together, and then you put it on you, and it's great and warm and beautiful. And it can be warm even if one of the pieces is not on, but it can be warm for you, and it can be grateful for you. That would be a great blanket. But if one piece is missing, it's missing. It doesn't matter. But if you have all the pieces together, oh, it's a beautiful blanket, and it's a great warm blanket. That's a great analogy. What do you think? So, see what I mean? What I mean is, you have much in your life to look forward to. And if you don't, it really doesn't matter. You are whole because you pray inside, or you meditate inside, or you have something inside of you that keeps you through this. And you have your friend, the IV, or at home you have whatever it is that you have. I want to leave you with that thought. Many, many hugs. Bye-bye.
I'm back. I bet most of you are wondering, so what are the results? What are the results of that hospitalization? Well, I'll tell you. For one, yes, on the last day, the medications were successful, and my headache was gone, and I was thrilled. Unfortunately, there was a bit of problems, or there were issues between leaving the hospital and the medication at home. Therefore, it was not long-lasting, at least in my case. My understanding is that many people have very successful transitions. Mine was not so. Therefore, after treatment for quite a few months, the decision has been made that another hospitalization will probably be needed. So I will be talking to you more about that. But I will probably be going through the same thing all over again with some different medications used. I will report. I will, be back to tell you more about it. But I would like to know from you, have you gone through something like this? Do you think after seeing this that you are willing to give it a try? Are you willing to give anything a try because of the headaches you suffer? But basically, I'm in that category. I'm willing to try almost anything. Are you? Is there anything that I left out that you would like to know? Please comment. Let me know. What do you think? What do you think about what I shared here today? What else would you like to experiment with, or no? This is your body, and after all, it's your pain. How much are you willing to put up with? Let me know if this has been helpful at all. Please subscribe, do the like, do the bell so that more videos like this can help you or a family member. And I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.